Hey, welcome back to the garage, everyone. All right, it's time for another inspection vlog. This time we've got the W210 back on the rack, and we've got an annoying little jiggling vibration at idle, and we got to figure out what is going on with this car. So I have been I've been looking around underneath this car, and I found a couple of things, but we're going to go ahead and redo this inspection together. One of the first things I found is our old friend, the tie rod. Let me see, put my light out of the way there. So as you can tell, boom, tie rod end, gotta go. That may be rattling, I don't know. The car steers really well. Maybe we're just now catching it just in time, I don't know. So anyway, we're going to change out a tie rod end. Going to do two, as a matter of fact, because if you're going to do one, you got to do the other. All right, next up, let's see, what else do we have here? You know, I looked at the both the lower and the upper ball joint rubber around the joint. It's not leaking and it's not cracked, and the other one looks to be okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but it's kind of hard to get up there and look at it now, isn't it? I don't know, do you see anything wrong with that way up there? We'll look at it after I edit the video. I don't see anything wrong with that. It's got a nice feel to it. I don't know, maybe the grease already leaked out. We might have to look at, see if we might have to look at replacing this. This feels, I don't know, it feels overly mushy to me. It doesn't feel firm. So, all right, we'll put that on our list. Let's see what's next. Okay, another thing that I noticed, let's see if we can get the camera on it. Right there, you can see right here, you see that rubber right there? So there's some bushings right here that go to the steering rack, and it looks like these bushings on the steering rack probably need to be replaced, although I've never done that before, so I'll have to do some research on that. Coming back over here, looking at the other tie rod end, you could tell it's starting to crack. It's not as bad as the other one, but it's got to go. So believe it or not, I actually did the lower and the upper ball joints on this side of the car about 2 or 3 years ago. I also replaced this end link, or all the shocks have been replaced, they're new. The upper control arm on the passenger side and the lower control arm bushings, all that's been done on this side. Again, I was trying to trace down a vibration I had 2 or 3 years ago, and ultimately it turned out to be the accumulators in the rear of the car were the culprit. It just took me a long time to figure that out. So the driver's side is all stock and nothing has ever been done to it. I'll tell you another thing I found. So while we're over here on the driver's side, lower control arm bushing. Look at that. See that crack right there? This thing here is jiggling around. That might be one of our noise vibration problems. Let's see what's next. So it looks like we're going to add lower control arm bushings, tie rod ends, maybe an upper ball. You see that rubber on that upper ball joint? It looks kind of wet, doesn't it? Looks like grease might have been leaking out, so we may be looking at an upper ball joint as well. Maybe some bushings for this steering rack. I'll have to do some research on that and see what that part is and how much it costs. All right, so I pulled the cover off of the engine already. It's laying over there. And oh, and by the way, you remember that video I had a while back where I fixed the oil leak? Guess what? No oil in that thing, so we're good to go. Now, you will notice that there is like a drop here and there, but I can tell you where I think all that mess is coming from. It might be the upper oil pan seam, but I don't think so. Let's take a look up here. You see up there? Let's see if we can get a shot. Right up there, valve cover gaskets. Okay, so we could probably order some valve cover gaskets while we're at it. I think the majority of the wetness down here, I think that's where that's coming from. All right, and one other thing that I replaced on the passenger side was this sway bar bushing right here. That one's new, but I tell you what, if you come over here and look at this one, this is the driver's side. Again, the driver's side is bone stock. This bushing over here, let's see if we can get around this way. Take a look at it. This bushing here, look at that, totally destroyed. So we've got to have a sway bar bushing as well. So all right, so let's review. Sway bar bushing, 2 tie rod ends, lower control arm bushings. Might as well change out the upper control arm while we're at it, because if I'm not mistaken, I believe the upper control arm comes with the bushings and the ball joint built into it. So it's all in one unit, so it's kind of easy to replace, really. And what else? I'm going to look at bushings for the steering rack. And there was one other thing. Oh yeah, one other thing I wanted to show. Oh yeah, valve cover gasket. And finally, I wanted to show you the engine mounts. I was actually shocked when I looked underneath here. I'm like, what's going on with that? That looks brand new. It is new. I think somebody, I mean, look at that bolt. You see that bolt? It looks brand new. I think somebody changed out these engine mounts before I bought the car. I bought this car in, let's see, spring of 2010, I think. I've had this car 10 years now. So there's some of our oil dripping down from on high, coming from way up there someplace. Again, it might be the upper oil pan gasket. If it is, I'm not too worried about it. My oil level is good, but the valve cover gaskets, I'd kind of like to get that fixed. All right, well, that's it for now, folks. I've got my parts list written down, and we'll probably make a future video on the maintenance items that we've highlighted here for the W210. Hey, listen, I appreciate you guys stopping by my channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll talk to you again real soon.